Hey guys, welcome back to another ESO video. Today we're talking about Vet AA boss solo. It's on veteran, as you can see. First part was on normal. Not a lot of difference between veteran and normal. Vet's got 50 mil health, normal's got 10 mil. Vet hits a little bit harder and he hits more often. He's more aggressive with his hits. I don't do it on Vet. I can do it on Vet. It's just time and the willingness to sit there for like an hour doing it. So you will see me take a few deaths, like there for example. The reason for the deaths is not having the shield up at the right time, and he hits and it just kills. You know, without the shield, it's a one shot essentially. With the shield, takes most of your health down, so you can quickly re-shield and re-heal. So you need a shield for this. Simple as that. You need a strong shield for this as well. Yeah, we're not like, not like a 15k harness magicka. You want to really push it up to as high as you can. So yeah, like the build I'm using is a Mag Warden build, Sub-Zero. I've got it on my channel if you want to look at that for more in-depth talk on the build and all that sort of stuff. Essentially what I'm doing is just keeping the shield up, keeping the damage down, following the mechanics, and just taking it at a slow, kind of steady pace, and just concentrating as much as possible, because one small mistake and it's over. So yeah, it's like, one little misstep and you can just die. And because it's like 50 mil health on Vet, it takes like an hour or something. It's ridiculous. So I just don't have the time to sit there and get him to like 5%, then die. I don't have the time for that. I think the most I got him down to is like 90 or 87% or something. I don't think that's on this video. I'm not too sure if I have a recording of it or not. But yeah, if you can get him down to like 90%, I mean, you can kill him. It's just the matter of if you've got the patience to sit there endlessly keeping that rotation of shield damage, and following the mechanics as well. Yeah, just keeping the shield up, keeping the healing up, trying to keep as much damage as I can on him, but it's really difficult when you have to continuously shield. There's like, not a lot of time for you to get the damage down before you have to shield again. This is probably the only Vet boss you can solo, in my opinion. This boss is very forgiving. Like Manticore from Sanctum Aetherian, yeah, the first boss of Sanctum Aetherian, you can't even do that normal. That's just stupid. Like, he takes so much health. You might be able to do it with the Sork and his pets, because they take aggro, but you'd have to really, really shield them a lot and heal them. On normal, it's just so much more cleaner to do. I was still taking the deaths. It's still like roughly the same kind of damage. I was taking the deaths. It's just 10 mil. I can manage dealing with 10 mil and dying and stuff and wasting my time. But 50 mil, that's ridiculous. It's just too much time. There's not really a lot to talk about. I'm just following the mechanics. When it goes blue, when it goes orange, yellow even, just go into the little circle, because there's a dot on the outside. As soon as you come out, run into him, keep your shield up, try and bait him into doing his 3 attacks. Okay, the 3 attacks thing, right, so he'll attack like 1, then a break, then 2. Like, see right there what he just did? He done 3 in a row really fast. That's what you need to watch out for. It's lethal. That's the thing that one-shots you. He hits in rapid succession, 3 hits, like 1, 2, 3, and some of them are going to be like 1, 2, 3. Now, I'll get into the second bit in a sec. The rapid hits can kill you outright. It's more of like a 50-50 situation. Sometimes they'll outright kill you, sometimes you'll be able to heal through it, and shield through it and stuff. And this is really why it's only really a matter of time before, say, you get them to say 30% health and you will just get hit and you'll die. It's so risky. Like, I say, the reason why those attacks are slowed sometimes, those are easy to survive. You can shield on each individual hit. You could just shield and heal. It's so easy. Yeah, the reason why they're slowed is because we're using a frost staff. Frost staff can apply chill to enemies, things like that. It can also slow enemies. It doesn't generally slow bosses down. In this case, it does. And with the slowed applied to the boss, his attacks are obviously slowed as well, and that is really helping in this situation, because then them attacks are kind of delayed and they're a lot safer to heal through. This is why Frost Staff is great for Warden. It's great in general, but for Warden it's just absolutely brilliant. So yeah, the Frost Staff applying slowed is why his attacks are slowed, and due to that we can heal and shield through and manage the attacks a lot safer. When you catch him on a point where he's not slowed and he hits in rapid succession, might die. You know, it's more than likely 50-50. You know, you're gonna die. That's why I find 10 mil health to be manageable, whereas 50 is just, it's ridiculous. There's not really a lot to talk about really. I'm just following the mechanics of the trial and just keeping the shields up. Because I mean, so many groups on Vet AA just get wiped at this boss. I'm not like saying, you know, haha or anything, you know, everyone's been in that position. I've been in that position. When you first learn in this trial you get wiped, but you gotta really think about why these groups are getting wiped. Like, I think 95% of the time is because of bad teamwork and bad coordination and a lack of communication and experience as well, but I really don't even think it's got so much to do with builds, because like, if the boss is focusing on the tank, you're not taking them 3 hits that he does. Okay, so what's hitting you? The little blast that he that he kind of puts out, you know, like that does nothing. That doesn't need, everyone shouts block. You don't even need to block it. It doesn't even do any damage. Like, the only thing that can really kill you is like that electric stuff. And I don't even, when that happens, I don't even really need to shield and run to it. You could just run to it and take a bit of damage. I think half the time why people die in this, again, the groups get wiped, is because people panic. Like, if you just relax and just follow the mechanics gently, nothing will kill you. Especially if you're a group of 12 people. Like, I could do this as one person on my own solo. Like, I'm not a good player either. I'm a garbage player. Trust me, I'm a garbage player at this game. I'm mediocre. Like, so if I can do this, there's no limit to what you can do, you know. But yeah, again, there's not really a lot to talk about. Just following the mechanics, keeping the shield up, keeping the healing up, placing the damage down behind the safety of my shield, dropping ultimates when I can, and just chipping his health down. Just slowly chipping his health down and just playing it safe. If you go full damage, you'll die in one hit. You'll die in one hit. You cannot go full damage in situations like these. You have to go defense. And like, I know I loved making defensive builds. Yeah, damage builds are great. They are amazing. They do, you know, they're very flashy and all this stuff. They're great, but they get slapped. They get absolutely slapped when they're solo. They just get destroyed. Defensive builds are so fun because you could just, like, you know, you're like a tank, you're a healer, you're a DPS, and if you know how to lay your damage down correctly and you have like good gear, you know, the damage is still brilliant. It's still amazing. It's really good. Getting used to soloing things as well is just brilliant for like stuff like vet dungeons. If you're farming a specific setting like a vet dungeon or a normal, like if you're so used to just doing it solo, you could just blast through it and just get all the loot you want. You don't have to share it with anybody or anything like that. Like, I mean, if you're with people and they don't need the set, then there's more chances of you getting what you want. But if you just don't want to talk to people and you just want to chill and just run through it, you know, the more and more you get used to it and doing these things solo, you can just do it, you know, because you're so used to it. Takes a bit longer, but you know, it's a challenge, it's fun. I think it's fun anyway. I can't actually see what his health bar's at the moment because the preview screen's really small. Maybe it's at 95 or something, or 94, I can't actually tell. But yeah, you can see that if I can keep this rotation going, if I can just keep this up, I can kill this guy. It's not too difficult. It's just a matter of keeping the keeping it going. You know, one of the cool things about this game is you've bought this game, it's never going to go away. You can always play this game whenever you want. If you go and try and solo a vet dungeon or a vet trial boss or whatever, you know, if you die, it's not gonna delete your game. It's not gonna ban you from the game. Your character's not gonna die, and you're not gonna lose all your CP. You're not gonna lose your gear. Nothing's on the line. You know, all that's gonna happen is you'll be presented with a screen where you can use a soul gem to revive. Like, you know, it's just ridiculous. It's brilliant. You know, there's no punishment for like dying and failing. Again, check out the Warden build I've got on my channel for more info on this build that I'm using. I've also got another build out, another video out, or it will be coming out about how to solo like bosses and things like that. It's using the kind of techniques and tactics from that video alongside the build, which is really the same as the Necroblade build I've done. It's the same kind of concept. It's like 5-piece Necropotence using shields, CP into the shield strength and CP, Bastion, whatever it is, Bastion, to buff the shield. Yeah, if you attempt this, best of luck. Give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? You'll lose one soul gem, you know. So have fun with it more than anything. And there we go, dead again. But yeah, cheers for watching, guys. Take care and have fun. Bye.